Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day. Today we're going to use Heritage Hills, Washington. Ah, yes. It's a wonderful scent. It's like you got the bay rum in there. It's got kind of a tobacco scent. We got patchouli. What else is it? I think it's jasmine in here. And fir. Yeah. It's like a little bit of everything. It's just like, yeah. It's just like a excellent blend of scents that go well together. It's my favorite of the Heritage Hill soaps. Every once in a while they do watch some of my videos, so make some splashes, man. Jeez. Oh, if you made splashes for all your soaps, I would be buying all of them. Yep, I'd try to find a place to put them all, but I would do it. All right, so it's like 5th use of Astra blades with the Star razor. Yep. Excellent little razor, too. And followed up a little bit of Old Spice. All right. So, how's your day going, everybody? Just another day in paradise, right? This time flies by. So, what's everybody up to? What kind of exciting things? It's like, I need some aromatherapy today. Like, brain hurt. Yeah. You ever wake up in the morning and go, oh, I hate waking up with migraine. But that's soldier on type of thing. And a lot of times, a good scent kind of perks up the day. Makes you feel better. And this is one of them. Yeah, it's like the bergamot still is to the forefront here. You can just smell it. That fur's in there. Yeah. Kind of, yeah, it's that piney note that I like. I like pine notes. It's always like the natural wooden scents that you always get with a lot of stuff. Cedar's another good one I just love. Alright. Yeah, it's like these Astra blades work really good in this Star razor, even on the 5th use. The Astra is most of the time I can get easily 5-6 shaves out of them. Just depends. Sometimes it just depends on the razor that you go work with it. And the Star razor is a little bit more aggressive than, let's say, Mercor 34C. But it's not aggressive enough that I don't like using it. It's one of those razors that gets the job done. Yeah. The other thing is starting to be able to climb stairs again without having a lot of pain. I don't think I ever mentioned it. I think I ever did. I broke my patella. Back in April. For you individuals that don't know what the patella is, it's your kneecap. But I had a car door catch the wind and slam shut on my leg. I was like holding my hand out there, you know, because it was really windy. We're talking one of those days where you had 40-mile-an-hour winds. And slipped out of my hand and went right into my leg. And I had a like imagine this is your patella here, right across the top right here. I had a hairline crack on right where the tendons attach. Let me tell you, You'd be surprised how much one little bone can cause so much pain. And I was like, oh. I had just got home and it's like it slammed on my leg and I was like, oh my God. It's like it hurts. It's like I haven't felt this kind of pain since I broke my arm. Like when I had a ladder collapse. I was taking down gutters on the house, and the ladder that I had, the metal ladder, it collapsed. It bent, literally. What is with me lately? Putting soap on the floor. But yeah, I heard while I was working on the gutters, taking them down, all of a sudden here's and squeak, and next thing you know, I'm watching the ground come up and hit me. It's like splat. I'm like, oh no, my arm. And I looked down and I seen this. I was like, oh crap, my arm's broke. So I grabbed it by the wrist and I went like that. I set my own arm. It was ow, that hurts. It's like when you're in shock, it's best if you got something broke like an arm or something, if you have a quick opportunity to set it before the really excruciating pain kicks in, yeah, do so. Oh, things you learn in combat lifesavers in the military. But so I set it. I was like, next thing you break out into a heavy sweat and you're like, yeah, that type of thing is the shock of to your system kicks in. And that was the same thing. It's like I hobbled into the house and I'm sitting here in the kitchen. Like, oh, I was like broke out in sweat. And I was like, oh, breathing hard. And my wife comes home. She's every once in a while will see me like that where I'm leaning over, like say the counter, and I'm like groaning. She's like, oh, it's your back. What can I do? It's like, it's not my back. It's my freaking leg. She's like thinking that it was normally my back, which is attached to my leg when I usually pain. That's weird. And she like, no, it's my knee. She said, what? And she finally pulls the chair out and I sit down and my leg is like swelling up. She was like, ooh, what happened? Because I pulled up my pants leg and she like took that and I was like, what'd you do? It was like the car door in my truck slammed on my leg. And I couldn't get up and down the stairs without wanting to scream. Well, I sat in my recliner. She kept bringing me ice packs for my leg. And he's like, do we need to go to the emergency room? I was like, no, I got a doctor's appointment the next morning anyway, so I'll just see him then. And they're cooking x-ray. He's like, oh, you got a hairline fracture. And I'm like, he's like, what can you do for it? And she's like, not much you can do for it. Just stay off of it. You could walk. It's like walking in a straight line or anything bother you. And it's like, no, it's just painful ache. It's all right. You can walk around on it. Just keep off it as much as possible. And don't put any load on it. Like when going up and down stairs. And it's like, so I learned the hop method of getting down the stairs and up the stairs. It's like, and it's like bending your knee is what happens is that where the tendon's attached right about where the crack is. Every time you bend your knee and you put it under load, it's straining those tendons and pulling. It's like, yeah, not much fun. But it's not too bad now. It just aches once in a while when I go up and down stairs. But it's been a while, a couple weeks. I figured, he's like, yeah, what it is. He's like, you're going to have discomfort for about 3 weeks. And then he said, after that, you'll be fine. And if it continues to be an issue, he said, we can always put a brace on it, but he don't want to use a brace because you need the mobility because it's not affecting the joint. So that type of deal. I don't know if anybody's ever done anything like that before, but and it's like, if you ever broke any bones, I've done my fair share. Dislocated stuff. Lots of dislocated both ankles. It's like when you go in for a dislocated ankle, it's like the doctor be like, "Now you've been better off probably breaking it instead of dislocating it, because all you did was tear your tendons and stuff and stretched them, which means you're gonna have more pain in the long run." Like, you know, I believe it. Yeah, the first time I dislocated my ankle was in just before 8th grade. It was the summer before 8th grade, playing football practice, and got hit right at the ankle, and this went like, oh, there's, oh no, the ankle's at an angle. Everybody thought it broke, and they go look at it and go, no, it's not broke, it's just okay. And then they put it back in place. Yeah. It's like, whoa, that hurt. And then the worst thing is that I tell you, having a cast on in the summertime in August is not fun. Especially when it's hot. You didn't have air conditioning. So you just watch the sweat drip out of by your toes. Boy, it was a nasty. It's like when they finally took the cast off, which was kind of cool. The little thing goes, and it was back when they did the plaster Paris cast back then. And they took that thing off, and it was like, whew, oh, it smells bad. Yeah, definitely wanted to wash that leg. The second time I did the other ankle was in the Army. That was during, we were doing morning line drills in PE. Physical fitness, morning physical fitness. And the ground was dewy, had dew all over the ground, and we were running back and forth, and I went to plant my foot to stop and turn, and it just kept sliding and hit a little divot and goes like, oh my God. Everybody's like, oh, it's broke. Oh my God, it's broke. Took me to the old medical facility, and it was down at Fort Knox. And I looked at it and said, well, it's not broke, it's just dislocated. And they go, like, whoa. I'm going to throw up now. But yeah, it was. Then I was on crutches for a while, and it hurt like hell. I couldn't. And they were like, oh, we're gonna put you on profile for a while. And I was still climbing up on the tanks. I set the crutches off the side and climb up on the tank. And we were, one of the times we were putting the 50 cal machine up on the commander's position. I lifted it up and I planted my foot with that one that was dislocated. And all of a sudden you hear this pops down. And I put it in, and I was like, oh. And the guys that were around me go, Was that your leg? Was that with my ankle? I think it just went totally back into place where it belonged. And they were like, oh. And after that, it felt better. And it was like, still, heck of a lot better. And a couple days later, I said, the heck with these freaking crutches. I'm just going to walk on it. Lace up the boot tight and keep on driving. Couldn't jog, but we had our morning PE. I still was under profile for a while, so I would go to the gym. I'd lift weights. That's all right. I don't have to jog. You guys can do that morning jog crap. I'm gonna just go to the gym. Get buff. Or get on the treadmill and walk. But yeah, I've been still walking. It aches. I'll get done with the walk and my leg will still ache, but it's not like painful. Throbbing pain in it for the first week. All right, I think we're done. Right? One spot right there. There we go. It's amazing how you can go over certain spots and still miss. There. All right. Whew. Good shave. Definitely tell that the fifth use was about the last part of that blade, but hey, 5 shaves out of an Astra is good. All right. Old Spice. He who controls the spice controls the galaxy. But it's stinging right here. Good stuff. Yep. And a little bit of lotion on the face to go over top of that. All right. Well, that be doing it. All right, let's see. That was brought to you by Heritage Hills, Washington. If you get a chance, check them out. They're a small little company of veterans that provide some good stuff. And then we had the 5th use of Astra blades with the Star Razor. Great combination for me. Always get a good shave with my Astras. And that's it. That's the shave today, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.